Knicks family, welcome back to the Garden Knicks podcast. I'm your host, Apollo Reed. I'm here with my co-host, Andre Jalil, Rick the Ruler. I got the Cuzzo Tuna here today with us. What's going on, y'all?
What's good?
Yo, that's what I wish every game looked like that. How about that? You know what I'm saying? The Knicks beat the Wizards 131 to 113. It it was an anomaly of a game because at first they looked like they was trying to stick in it, but ultimately it was just too much. Julius Randle just went crazy. RJ Barrett had a good game. Mitch had a good game. Burks had a good game. Dre's favorite point guard, Elfrid Payton, came back today. He had 7 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. So, what you guys think about tonight?
Were y'all happy to see him back?
Yeah.
It kind of threw me off guard.
I was gonna say, I was like, yo, after this game, I'm gonna ask these dudes if they feel like we had such a good game because Elfrid is back tonight.
I don't think he did that much. Nah.
Hey, I think you overstating it. That boy played some defense. He was shutting them down.
Listen, bro.
My man Elfrid.
Listen, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Elfrid. We're not gonna do this. He just came back, y'all. Let's not do this. Yo, Elfrid it was good. He was a little bit rusty. He was 3 for 8.
You got to save that clip.
You know what I'm saying? Word, right? 21 minutes. 21 minutes. I guess Tom at some point didn't even put him back in the second half.
Was he not playing defense though?
Listen, Drake, that's your man. Tell me what you tell me about Elfrid Payton. You the expert.
You know how I had to catch the game. The first half I didn't catch. The first quarter I didn't catch. I got to turn around and look at that.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was interesting. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna be like, yo, Elfrid is back. That's why we got this W. You know what I mean? I thought they said Rose was gonna be back.
No, they said he was cleared to play, but he still got a little bit to go. Probably like
he gotta get his endurance up and everything.
Yeah,
because he literally had COVID. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they came out and said it.
He literally had COVID. His kids, I guess his girlfriend or whatever. So it was shout out to D Rose. Hopefully he recovers 100%. I know it messes with your lungs a lot. A lot of people they get it and they're never the same after that. So hopefully he's not one of those people that have to deal with any of those lasting effects. But our starter point guard, Elfrid Payton, was there and he saved us. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of another savior, my man Julius Randle threw the book bag on. You know what I mean? He has 37 points,
37 points,
2 assists, 7 to 10 from the 3-point line, and he really took his foot off the gas for sure because he could have had 50. I think he had 37 through 3.
Passing it.
37 through 3 quarters. I don't even think he played that much.
Like by mid third quarter, he looked bored. Like he was just
he wasn't even playing.
Yeah, and then he kept trying to go at Bill, and then after a while, he was just like, "All right, you know what, y'all have it."
Like it's over. Like I'm not even gonna keep doing this.
I'm trying to save some for Thursday.
Yeah, save some for Thursday. Like, listen, I know both of these guys, Russell and Bill, was a big. I mean, the Knicks want everybody that's better than our guys, right? So, it's not a surprise that they've been in constant trade talks with, for guys that we want. Bradley Beal tonight had 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. 6 for 15 from the field, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. And even though he had 22 points, he was 10 of 10 from the free throw line. So he really didn't do too much. You know what I mean? Another one, Russell Westbrook, my man, the triple-double king, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 12 assists on 3 of 14 from the field, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. And 8 of his 14 points came from the free throw line.
Can I ask you something?
What's going on?
What's up? What happened to Russell Westbrook? Like, what's up with this dude?
Like now it's just like
beats me.
He forced everything.
When he cut his hair, he lost his power.
Listen, I don't know what happened. I don't know what you can even say happened to this guy because nothing happened. Honestly, he's the same person.
Right.
It's just mentally, it's a little bit different.
Yeah,
you know what I honestly think it is? I think it's due to coaches. He doesn't have that right coach to put him in his place. Like right now, all the coaches he's played with, he's back with Scott. Scott pushover. So he needs a coach that's gonna get in his ass, pause, and put him on the right path. Like, yo, you doing too much. You bugging right now.
Right.
And Westbrook got an attitude, so he gonna bark back. But that's what he honestly needs. He needs a reality check. Otherwise, he's just gonna be another washed up player, a shell of himself.
Well, my thing is, this is my thing about the coaching aspect. That there's no coach that's gonna help you make layups. Like, he's blowing layups. he's throwing the ball out of bounds. Like, I mean, maybe a coach who will invest in a system around him, maybe he can play into it a little bit better. But as far as missing layups, and these are all layups he used to make before. It's not like this new thing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know what's up with Russ. But I do know that we are still the best defensive team in the league, and maybe that had a little bit to do with it. So,
Joe said he was dependent on his athleticism, and he lost a step.
He lost a step. Well, I mean, my thing is
I'm not convinced he lost a step though.
That's what I'm saying. I think because his injury happened before his triple-double thing, before his MVP season.
Right.
You know
I just think it don't look like he having fun. It don't look like he like it. It don't look like he cares.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's why I think he's just unhappy.
Yeah.
I mean, unless guys like that are now forced into the position of having to take a pay cut in order to go somewhere and actually be successful, because Russell Westbrook is not going to go to a team like the Bucks, right? Because his contract just wouldn't make sense. They'd have to gut their team essentially just to get him. Now he's in a position where in free agency, once he's a free agent again, now you have to say, all right, well, I made my money. Let me take a steep pay cut in order to get somewhere where I really, really want to be. And unfortunately, a lot of guys don't make that decision. You know what I mean? You're going to turn down money for a chance to not win a ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand why you don't turn the money down, but he's backed himself into that corner. Back-to-back MVP, triple-double champion, 3 years, 2-3 years in a row? Yeah,
something like that.
Something like
3
that.
years. Yeah, like 3 years.
Would you be upset if they made a trade for him?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Not because of him, but because of what we give up to get him and to make the contracts match.
Nah, I say both, because I feel like he'll come to the Knicks and try to play savior, hero ball, and just do the same thing.
Yeah.
I remember before I was like, yo, I hope we get Russ, but now I'm looking at him, I'm like, yo, I'm not sure.
I said the same thing.
I never wanted him.
I mean, the beginning of the season, it'd have been different. Like, if we had him in the off season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then they would have had all this time. But, like, somebody, like, I don't even know what team he goes to now. And looks like he's contending. Like, it looked like the net.
Brooklyn.
He's going to be sitting home. The Nets are going to be playing.
Everybody's going to Brooklyn.
Yeah, that would be disturbing to watch, bro.
Everybody's going to Brooklyn. So
Russell Westbrook, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant on one freaking.
Yeah, I don't even think you think Russ will even join back up with KD.
He would not.
Of course,
Harden.
Or Harden.
Of course he would.
He would.
Of course he would.
Nah, bro. That boy like.
He was happy to join Harden again.
Yeah,
this is why I feel like he look now.
You didn't get a report after the season last year. The main reason why he wanted to leave was because he said that Harden never took responsibility. Like, he was like, yo, he doesn't do anything wrong. He doesn't think he does anything wrong.
Yeah.
And coming from Westbrook,
just saying.
Coming from Westbrook, that's if Westbrook is telling you don't listen, that's pretty big.
All right, but check it. So look, Burks look like he's stepping up his game over here.
Yeah, man. Burks had a good game.
The way he's attacking the, and I like it because
don't forget when he came to New York and he was starting, like, he was leading the team, and then he got injured and he kind of like worked himself back. So I think he's just getting back into his rhythm
Burks,
now.
Right?
Yeah.
He was starting.
No, yeah, you don't remember?
Yeah,
he never started games in a row with 20 points before he got injured.
No, he didn't start. Reggie Bullock started this entire season.
Burks never started.
He never started.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. He didn't. He came off the bench.
Never started.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
It was because of the chemistry that Tom Thibodeau said that they had in
Right, it was the starting lineup we had since the beginning of the season. Only thing that changed is injuries.
Honestly, it's been the same starting lineup since last year. Really, it was. Honestly, no.
I could have swore he was starting.
Peyton
Mitch
Bullock,
is looking good too.
Mitch, and that's somebody else that I wanted to talk about.
I was gonna say this boy. He putting joints back.
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
he's actually slam dunking.
Yo,
he's slam dunking.
That's a big deal because now I feel like we missed him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And this is exactly what we needed to see because there was a whole lot. We started winning without him. We were healthy outside of him, and everybody was like, maybe we could throw Mitch in for
that's
Andre
a big
Drummond.
deal. That was a big.
I don't know. Andre Drummond ain't playing defense like this. The only thing Andre Drummond does consistently is grab rebounds.
Rebound and put
that is it.
He's a big body in there.
That is it. You know what I'm saying? So, Mitch being on both ends of the floor, pick and roll, rim running, getting to the basket. He's challenging more baskets than it says his blocks is 3 blocks. How many times does he squat at somebody though? You know what I mean? Like how many times is somebody changing their whole play because they running into the paint? They see Mitch and that's like 8-10 times a game that's happening.
He got as many goaltends as he got blocks down there.
That's true. That's true. He's swinging at everything. He don't even care. He just swings at everything. You know what I'm saying? But
I just want him to get smart with his timing and his judgment.
About time for that, Joe. By the way, Joe from the chat. How about we send some shout outs to the super chat? Joe's in the chat with us. What's going on, Joe? It says Bullock looks like the guy we thought we were getting when we signed him.
Hold on, Joe. You run around here talking all this shit. I ain't see no hoodie. You talking? I see Cap got a nice hoodie and all of that shit. And I ain't got a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be the host with the most.
I gotta hit you with the Jason Terry.
You know what I mean? Come in here asking questions, contributing, and don't want to throw the, you know what I mean? Like I like hoodies, man.
I like hoodies, man.
I like hoodies. This shit look dope. Like damn, man.
You stupid. Yo, but word, yeah, Joe.
I mean, if you taking orders.
Yeah, you gotta talk to
them. I was flashing the shit, showing off. Too. I was like, "Oh snap! What's that from?"
What's that from? I ain't going front. That's my first
shit, like white bluish and all that. I was like, "Oh, okay."
I ain't gonna front. That's my first white hoodie ever, bro. I never had a white hoodie ever in my life, and that's gonna be the only one I ever had because that's a scary color right there, boy.
Yeah, white. You think about something dirty, you getting dirty.
Yeah. For real. I threw it right back in the closet. I ain't
it looks so clean.
Yeah, put that junk back in the plastic like it just came from the cleaner. Yo, but what y'all think about Reggie? Because I just said to him like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is that Bullock looks like the guy we thought we were getting when we signed him?
I mean
Reggie just a D and 3 guy.
Let me look at his numbers tonight.
Reggie. 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists.
10 points.
I think.
I don't know. Like he always looks like he's hitting threes like all game. Like he'll miss a couple, but it looks like he hits a couple. So for him to have 10 points, that doesn't feel like enough.
Yeah, that's so wild because it says he was 3 for 7 from the 3, right? And I actually remember all 3, but I feel like he took like 20 shots. So I'm like, damn, like I don't remember him taking that many shots. But he hit 3 of them. Okay, well, he's 3 for 7 from the field. He literally was 3 for 7 from 3. That's all he did was shoot threes. Yeah. He didn't take any other shot besides for a free throw. That's how he got to 10 points.
Yo, but you see the stat Mitch Joe put up?
Let's see.
I didn't realize that. That's a big deal.
It says some dope Mitch stacks. Knicks were 3rd in second chance points before Mitch got hurt and dropped to 16 when he was out.
Damn.
You know why? Because Mitch gets a lot of those offensive rebounds. Also,
and those putbacks
allowed before Mitch went down, and dropped to 15.
He was down.
The 3 ball is way up recently.
Yeah,
man.
Because RJ's taking more threes, and so is Randall. So
I'm sold on Mitch. Yeah, I remember his first season. I was like, this dude is gonna be.
Nah, he was always a big Mitch fan.
Big Mitch fan. That boy he's special, and we wouldn't even notice that. I didn't even notice those stats. But that is a big deal, getting those rebounds, because that's one thing we've been lacking. I'm like, nobody's getting rebounds. Everybody running away after they shoot the ball.
That's one thing I do realize. If you ever watch, if you think about the games he was out, if you watch Mitch play, there's so many plays. Every single game, he grabs his rebound and he goes back up, and he's kind of like almost like falling. Yeah. And he just, as much as it used to get on my nerves, I realized how much I missed it during that time period. It's like at least somebody's grabbing rebounds.
Somebody's in there going for it, right?
Because Nerlens Noel too busy playing volleyball.
Nah, Nerlens goes like
he knocks it out. Yeah,
then he's out the run. He's going like a gazelle.
He does that all the time. It's like he taps it and knows I ain't even gonna bother. I just buy him more time to get back down the court.
Yo, speaking of the end of the last game, I think it was something. He hit the ball or something. He's got to get some damn mittens or something, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that's why I text y'all. I was like, yo, Butterfingers. I put Butterfingers. Noel. Yeah. Damn, at the end of that game, it's like, come on, bro.
And he does so many other things well that it's hard to.
He's trying to drum
it. You know what it is? I think he's just expecting the contact. So he's like trying to move before he actually has possession. Because it always looks crazy. It always looks like he wasn't expecting to have the ball, and it's just all over the place.
My bad. I started hearing a double.
I think
who's that?
Who, me?
Yeah, I hear feedback.
I don't hear that.
You don't hear nothing? All right, that's cool.
I hear you.
I was gonna say really quick, because I like Nerlens. Sometimes I hate him. So, you know how it is. He'll do those things, but he does, like, he blocks some shots. That last game, he looked good.
Yeah.
He looked good. But I think I still take Drummond off the bench.
I mean, of course.
I would definitely love to take Drummond off the bench. But
off the bench. But he's not coming off the bench. That's the only thing.
Yes, he is. He ain't even playing in Cleveland right now.
Bro, let's stop it. He's not.
We'll have a better chance than having.
He's an all-star. He's not coming.
All right. Well, so what? Well, let's say
I think he should start.
Well, let's say he starts.
On this team, he's starting. And Mitch is coming off the bench.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And cool. I'm fine with that if that's the case. But do we really want Mitch to go to the bench? And this is not a rental.
Let me tell you something. They're both starting centers in my book.
Yeah, but what do you do? That's exactly why you can't make that trade. Nah, you don't do that.
Yeah, but another
you can't have a starting guy and have him off the bench. It's never good for chemistry.
I could do that. I'm like, what you gonna do?
Another thing you gotta look at what Mitch, isn't he on his last year of his rookie contract?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna resign him. No, that's not even.
Yeah, but he's been talking about he wanted to go somewhere else.
He ain't got no choice.
He's been switching up agents all the time.
Yeah, he's a restricted free agent though. He's not going nowhere. That's a done deal, guy. You could act like you're going somewhere. I'd be like, you want to go there?
I'd be like, where you think you're going?
Come here and say something. Okay.
Hey, go outside and get some fresh air.
Okay. Go outside and get some fresh air. We talk about it when you get back inside. You ain't going nowhere. But he's good. But he's not going nowhere. He's a restricted free agent. We're not gonna have to pay him anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So, but as far as we talked a little bit about RJ Barrett. He's starting to show a little bit more playmaking, which is something that I'm happy to see, because him being just a spot up guy and guy driving to the basket, it works sometimes, but you can't do that every game. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
What plays? I don't see him being a better playmaker. I feel like when he gets the ball, he tries to score. If he hits some traffic, then he'll swing the ball. But other than him getting that one alley-oop to Noel each game, I don't really see much playmaking. I mean, all right.
I'm talking about this game. See this game?
He does dish to the corner three. He does do that often.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't call it playmaking, but you know what? Whatever he's doing, he does look a lot better out there. So I'm not bashing him.
If it leads to an assist, it's technically called playmaking. So I mean, that's the only reason why. But tonight there was a bunch of times. Actually, the ball left his hands in the second half, but the first half he had 5 assists within the first half, just getting into the paint and getting the guys. And that's what you're supposed to do, especially when you're someone who knows you can draw a double team every single time you go in the paint. The corner is going to be open. The hash is going to be open. So that's something that you add into your game. And if sometimes he might not actually be looking to score, because there was one time this game, even when there was one one-on-one play he had where he went like the James Harden in between the leg, all kind of stuff. And I was like, all right, well, what's gotten into this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see that comfortability, because there's been so many times RJ is in a situation where he's taking the last shot sometimes, or he has the ball in his hands to end the quarter, and he doesn't ever complete the play because he's never comfortable with the ball in his hands. So if those are going to be plays that you're going to be involved in, I would like to see you get a little bit more comfortable doing that. And I saw a little bit of that today. So
he had like 4 assists in the first quarter.
Yeah, 4 assists in the first quarter and 5 in the game, 5 rebounds, 21 points. And it's looking like he's just getting to the basket a lot easier as well, because people are now worried. His first point was a pull-up from the mid-range. So he's getting points from everywhere now. So I just want to see him to keep
what we gonna do that,
Joe, that's what I said. Yeah, he definitely dishes to that corner 3.
Yeah. He definitely.
What we gonna do with Obi Toppin, man? He's looking like a non-factor.
I don't know, man.
Randall's trying to work with him.
Yeah, you saw him talking to him at the end of the game.
Yeah.
He needs the help. I'm not too worried about him. I think he's a rookie. He's a rookie, and you see that a lot from big men who were not your quintessential big man, not your natural big man.
He's throwing up air balls though.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable. But I mean, like I said,
it's bad shots.
This is exactly the point. He has to relearn how to play basketball. He has all of the tools. He has the IQ. He just doesn't know how to play NBA basketball.
He need to be in the gym with Kenny Payne every single day.
Which may not happen because Kenny Payne had a coaching interview. I forgot exactly. Is it DePaul? I forgot where it was, but he had an interview, and it's Kenny Payne. So why would he not get it? Yeah, why would he not get it? Hopefully we don't lose him. Hopefully there is a better candidate out there, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens.
Just throw the bag at him. Make sure he don't leave.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's about that, because even Coach Tibb was like, yo, anytime somebody has an opportunity to advance themselves, he's like, I'm all with it.
Right. But anyway, we were talking about Obi and Kenny Payne. I don't know what's going on with Obi.
You know what he needs to do? He needs to run 2-on-2 scrimmages.
Yeah. He needs to get comfortable with the ball. He just looks scared to make a move sometimes.
He looks scared to do anything.
Yeah.
This is pull up. He need to work on that pull up, like dribble and then pull up. Like you the shot is just, it looks crazy. It looks dry. It needs lotion.
It's kind of it needs some baby oil. Nah, it's crazy because quickly he hit like that step back 3 he hit earlier, which he had 14 points. So we'll talk about quickly in a second. And then he hits the shot, and the momentum is going, and they get the ball to Obi, and then Obi just throws up the air ball. I'm just like,
but all right, an air ball is not bad if he's being played well on defense. But the shot that he took was a ridiculous shot.
It was bad.
It looked like you were throwing it up and praying that it went in. I didn't care for it. He can do better.
Carlton stole the ball from Will and just threw the ball up.
When Carlton stole the ball. Yeah, and he was just like hoping it went in, and then it didn't even go in.
Hit the backboard dumb hard.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it was a prayer. It was literally a prayer. And
he can do better.
He can and he will do better. I think at some point he needs an off season. That's really what he needs. He needs an off season. He needs to take these bruises and rock.
Obi, right?
Yeah.
That boy, that's what I was thinking. Every time I look, I'm like, in the off season, he gonna get his head back on and come back. Hopefully, he come back like, all right. So, because here's the thing: if something happens to Julius and Julius goes down for like a week or something like that, This dude got to get his
We
act
need him to
together.
step up. We need him to step up. Yeah.
Right.
That's why I think Julius needs to
Drake,
continue working.
Don't even speak that into existence, Drake. Don't even say that.
Yeah, that was a little bit too much.
But you know, the reality is in the NBA, anything, some kind of rotation, like, get going.
Yeah.
He trying to shoot threes. I still ain't see him dunk on nobody.
That's what I'm waiting for. I want to post.
Yo, he needs that. He needs that.
Gotta see Macri's post game tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Macri usually has great post games. Jonathan Macri, we've had him on the show. I think it was about 2 years ago at this point. But long overdue. Hopefully, we'll see him soon. But what you call it? You know, Macri always has those good post games, and he says Obi needs to have several seats. He does. He needs to sit down and take the game in. He still looks like a kid, honestly. I think
he need to play more.
He needs to get it out of his system. I feel like that first year,
play through it.
He looks like he's happy to be there. Remember I said that they got that happy to be there look.
Yeah.
Some people more than others, and he needs to get that, like you said, get that off season and look. Because once we get to the playoffs, and he sees that he's not rocking or if he doesn't perform well, he really gonna have a chance to look and be like, all right, I want to get back there. Because you see how the crowd was, that crossover that quickly did.
Yeah. Oh my God, I wanted to talk about that.
And the crowd, it wasn't even a full house, but the crowd still like, oh.
First of all, my man. If you look at the camera angle,
your man went from the 3-point line all the way underneath the basket.
Bro, my man went from here and like left the screen, bro. Like,
it was like Scorpion said, "Get over
here." Yo, he just snatched him out the screen. I said, "Yo, what happened to him?" He hit him with the snapback and hit him with.
You know why? Because he tried to act like he got hit.
Yeah,
he was like, pop a little bit.
But like, how was that gonna work for you?
Right.
Like you running towards him, you gonna go like this. Like what the hell are you doing?
Your boy went like this.
He was gone, bro. Like, I was like, yo.
And then he knocked down the three.
And then knocked it down with the James. Yeah, hit the. But then he hit it with the James Harden 40 step back, and I'm like, yo, if this kid could knock these down, the only thing I'm worried about quickly is he's so talented offensively. I wonder how he will develop as a playmaker at the guard position. And if he doesn't develop as a playmaker at the guard position, he probably will end up as a 6-man. Because if we get that 3 guy in here and we get that point guard in here, he's not starting. Because RJ will be the starting 2 guard. So I hope I don't want to speak nothing negatively on Quickly because we love Quickly, but I want to see him develop as a playmaker. I want to see him develop his playmaking ability at the guard position, the point guard position particularly, because I don't want to see him fall into the 6-man kind of role.
But honestly, I wouldn't even mind it because I mean, look at it. You got to think about the positives.
Mm-hmm.
His favorite player is Lou Williams, 6-man. Perfect fit for him.
Damn.
If we
sealed his fate right there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's his favorite. He said it himself. And another thing is like, if this happens, I know y'all probably gonna talk about this later, but if we was to get Lonzo, we wouldn't need him to start. And we need that 6-man to come off the bench to be shooting and do what he does. He just needs to
because
develop.
he's not a pass first point.
I like how you think
to develop. If he develops that playmaking coming off the bench, that's lights out.
I don't think we get. I think we're gonna give up Reggie Bullock and we're gonna get Aaron Gordon. He said he unhappy. It looked like they about to tighten that up. We're gonna
I just want to let y'all know I got people like coming from my head. Somebody like swore I smoked crack when I just asked a question about Aaron Gordon. I swear I just asked, should the Knicks go get Aaron Gordon?
I'd take him over Reggie Bullock.
I would too, but everyone was just coming from my head. No, you smoke crack. What are you talking about?
Wait, no. Oh, you talking about in that group chat?
In that group chat. Yeah.
Oh, not in the frozen.
Yeah, I just asked the question. I didn't even say like I want him. I just said, should the Knicks go after him? And then I just felt a whole bunch of shots going at my head. I was like, oh wait, hold up.
I take him.
Pep, you wouldn't take Aaron Gordon?
Where are we gonna play him?
I just heard that feedback.
Feedback, right? Oh my gosh.
Couldn't we put him as small forward?
Is he a natural small forward?
I don't see why not. He been working on his explosiveness. He's been working on his shot. I don't see why he wouldn't be he could play small forward.
The only reason why I would not take him is because we're looking for shooting, and even though he got a good, does he even have a good shot like that? I mean, he is explosive. He can drive, but we already got a lot of people that are driving and need that paint. So it's like it just may be too many cooks in the kitchen at that point.
This is how I look at it.
When he's shooting,
there's a lot of guys that I think would be great on the Knicks, but I kind of want us to get our needs out of the way first. You know what I'm saying? Our need isn't anything at any small forward. We need a small forward. So if it's going to be a small forward, it has to be a small forward. I feel like us trying to make Aaron Gordon a small forward is the same thing as us trying to make Obi Toppin a small forward. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of the same thing. And I don't want to try to fit a square peg in a round hole or vice versa. However, the analogy goes, but I think our most important thing right now is to get a point guard. And I think after you get a point guard, then you go get a shooter, or vice versa. I think either way, those are the first two moves you have to make. You got to get a starting point guard, and you have to get another shooter, whether he's a starting shooter or he's a backup shooter. JJ Redick-esque kind of guy. So
what about Harrison Barnes?
Harrison Barnes is a great guy.
Yeah, we did say that.
We have been saying that.
Before they put him on the trade block, I've been saying
Dre was the first person ever in history.
I was saying that last year.
No, but that's Dre's always been a fan of Harrison Barnes. He said it earlier this season that he wanted Harrison Barnes, but like I said, Harrison Barnes is a small forward, so that would make sense for us. You know what I'm saying? So if Harrison Barnes, but I also know that I'm not sure what the Kings would give up for him. I mean, what they would want for him.
If I was in the Knicks front office, I'd make it sound like he's a bum. I'm like, he ain't doing shit. I'm like, what's he
doing over here? Y'all not winning.
Y'all not winning. I'm going to take Frank Knox. Come on.
Y'all gonna get the same amount of wins.
Right. You can't tell he been in the playoffs.
You're not gonna get no worse. I'm giving you
y'all going this year. Yeah, ain't doing shit.
It sound like how we are in the in the fantasy, the Yahoo fantasy chat when we be trying to make trades. It's like yo,
your man is a bum anyway. Like, I'm just trying to get him on hands.
Like, word, I'm trying to help your team out. Like, yo, what you mean? Like, don't disrespect my team. Like,
speaking of fantasy, your boy Tune over there cheating. How he ended up tying up the fucking. I was trying to do two brothers in 2 weeks. Knock him down. He gonna make some trades. What you did?
Yeah, I told you. You know what he did? He did the same thing I told Rick that he had to do. Every single day, there's one or two people you trade, you drop off the team, and you bring in somebody just because they're playing. So just to make sure you get 10 people.
Just to make you get your points. I saw.
You got to get 10 people playing every day. If you got 7 people
came in there and tied the shit up.
That's how Toon be sneaking in them wins. That's how I got his ass last week.
The only thing risky with that, because I was doing that before, and you get caught, you drop somebody you really want to keep.
Yeah, I
you gotta pick that motherfucker back up real quick.
Yeah, you gotta hope nobody see that because I'm
right. But now
you get notifications though. Yeah,
the notifications.
You get the notifications.
I'll be like, damn, like what? Like, cool.
Like,
why you
right. The Kings want a first round pick for Ball.
Bugging. I'd have been like, he's a bum.
Yo, this is exactly what I'm saying. Yo, hang up that phone. What you talking about?
Somebody say, yo, give me a first round. They're like, click. Who else you got? Who else we looking for?
They'll be like, Leon.
Hello.
Y'all heard they trying to get rid of Marvin Bagley. That's crazy, and they really trying to get rid of him from like.
This is what I love about teams when they start losing. They start getting desperate. The Kings ain't going nowhere.
Nah, I'm not going front. I get rid of Bagley too, while I could, and get some of Because he's talented, but the man cannot stay on the floor. I've had him for 3 years in fantasy, and he's probably played 50 games each year. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't stay healthy ever. Like, and he's talented. When I say this kid is talented, I watched him play at Duke. I'm a huge Duke fan, if you don't know. The kid is super talented. He just cannot stay on the floor. So I don't blame them. It's kind of like a Porzingis situation. They're going to be forced to re-sign him as a restricted free agent and overpay him for his value. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame them. You know what I mean? So and we know how that went with the whole Porzingis situation. But real quick, one thing I did hear, yeah, make you a little bit happy. My man, talk about it real quick. The New York Knicks have been searching for a 13 to take Eric Bledsoe's contract and a potential Lonzo Ball deal.
Hey,
listen,
don't play with me.
My only thing about this is, all right, cool. I actually like Eric Bledsoe personally. So, okay.
What do you like about him?
I like him as a guard to have on your team. He's not a starting point guard.
He can
He's
attack.
Not a starting point guard. He's not a starting point guard.
He's just not a good defender.
But he's not a great defender. But I mean,
he's not a great anything. I think that's why I don't like him. He's not a great anything. He's
better than Alfred.
But even that,
he's better than Alfred. And Alfred's a starting point guard.
And he can shoot. At least he can shoot threes.
But it doesn't matter because we don't want him.
I'm not even worried about the shooting. Even if he does everything Alfred does, like if he only does the shots Alfred takes, he's better at all of those shots. There's no shot Alfred takes that he's better at than Eric Bledsoe at. Not one. I don't think there's any shot you can say that. Oh yeah, this guy.
There's no argument. There's no argument you can come up with as to what. You talk about Bledsoe.
Yeah.
Well, so what if we get Bledsoe? They're not gonna keep him.
This is the thing. They're saying they're looking for a 13 to take his contract. So we wouldn't be taking him. Right. They're trying to get rid of both of them so that at some point they would probably
I would take the contract though. Why not?
Bro, we have 90.
We got like 1,000 guards.
Yeah.
We
don't need that.
Well, no. What we're saying is if we could take them and drop them and let them get signed off for waivers somewhere else, but that's sloppy.
It's money. It's money. It's the money. That's what it comes down to. We can use that money somewhere else. That's why we can't take that extra contract.
Yo, we get Lonzo.
You're talking about Eric Bledsoe. You're talking about any of these guys. You gotta have that extra. That's not Eric Bledsoe. Aaron Gordon. You're talking about Aaron Gordon. Who else? Even Oladipo. You can't make moves when you have a contract like that on especially for someone you don't want to invest in. You know what I mean? It's one thing if they wanted to invest in Eric Bledsoe, but if we traded and got him, we for sure know that he's not going to be part of our future.
Yeah.
So now it's our duty to get rid of the contract.
If we had to, I'd take him to get Lonzo Ball because now we build a future with a point guard.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. That's why they're looking for a 13.
Sometimes you got to sacrifice your pawns to get, to win the game.
All right, I take on that contract.
Nah. You know why I can't do that? Let's be honest, guys. Let's be logical. If you make that trade and you only trade Elfrid Payton away as your point guard, you now have Lonzo Ball, Eric Bledsoe, Derrick Rose, and you have Emmanuel Quickly.
Mm-hmm.
At the point guard position. And all 4 of them require minutes, at least.
Wait a minute.
Eric Bledsoe ain't staying, so we ain't worried about Eric Bledsoe.
So why bring him?
So what is those 4 people you named? You said we got.
If we traded Elfrid Payton, and we got somehow, because it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not a straight up trade.
Yeah, because they clearly said they're looking for 13. But let's just say hypothetically, if you do bring in Eric Bledsoe and you bring in Lonzo, and you get rid of only Elfrid Payton. You now have Eric. Well, no. I'm talking about at the point guard position, just at the point guard position.
Mm-hmm.
Because say if we get rid of Elfrid Payton and Obi Toppin, it doesn't help us at the point guard position because we still have 70 point guards. You know what I mean?
You think they get rid of Toppin?
I think he's a piece. I think Macri said it. Jonathan Macri said it in his newsletter. He said there are 4 pieces ahead of RJ Barrett that that are more valuable as a trade asset, and that's Julius Randle, of course. Your both of your 2021 picks, your 2022 pick, and Obi Toppin. Those are the most important things right now. You can actually move those. You know what I'm saying? You can actually make those moves, and if you make those moves, you can actually get a good player out of that. You know what I mean? But Obi Toppin is absolutely somebody that can be traded for sure. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you consider that we picked up a power forward when we already had one, and it was probably not that good of a pickup in the draft anyway. I guess if you're getting Lonzo Ball for him, that's not a bad trade-off.
I mean, and that's the thing. I think Obi would be fine right now if he was getting the minutes he needed to develop. I just don't think he's going to get them. Like tonight, he made a silly play, and they brought him right out. He was brought him right out. He doesn't have.
What was that? That was after the air ball. What play was that?
No, it wasn't after the air ball. I think it was a defensive play. That he blown an assignment on,
and he got subbed out for
and Julius
right away.
Yeah, he came right in, and Julius said something to him right before, and then when he went to sit down, he kind of shook his head. But he just doesn't have the minutes to develop on his team right now, especially with Julius Randle playing like that. So.
Yeah,
he's just too happy. I swear, I feel like that's the mind state. I want him to be like a serious dude and go in there and want to kill somebody.
Right.
That's why I want to, like, he's not dunking on enough people. Go in there and dunk on somebody. Stop shooting that three. Go in the paint and dunk on somebody.
Yeah. Can they even make the money make sense if they take Bledsoe's contract? Absolutely not. Especially if you're still trying to trade for.
What's Bledsoe getting?
He's getting too much. I mean, what is his contract?
He's still on the last contract he got?
Yeah, ain't he getting like 28 or 30 something mil?
Let's see.
How's Bledsoe getting that? Who gave that to him? The Bucks?
I think Milwaukee did.
Yeah, Milwaukee did it. Stupids.
He might be getting a little less than. He might be getting like 24.
No, he signed a 4-year, $70 million contract with the Bucks. In 2021, Bledsoe will earn a salary of
what's that, 15, 16?
Yeah. So, when does it end? Let's see that. Contract.
Like next year.
Why are you looking that up? I just wanted to mention that whenever the Knicks score 30 plus points in a quarter, like, I'm happy. And they did that 3 times tonight. Almost could have done it a 4th time in the 4th quarter, but their 3rd quarters have been looking so much better.
Yeah,
they have.
So much better. It used to be their worst quarter. Now it's their best.
I'm going to tell you because I'm excited because we don't have Derrick Rose. Just Mitchell Robinson being back is a big deal. And then we still don't even have Derrick Rose back in the lineup. I'm like really excited, like, because these games that we lost, it's like sometimes I forget, like, we lost players.
Yeah.
We were down 3 guys for a lot of these games. And we still came out with wins in some of them, and some of them we lost by a little bit.
One point in an overtime game. Wow.
Yo, man, that right there, I don't even.
And Randall got the shot off too. They rattled it.
Yo, that was the day. Ain't nothing to cry about.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to complain about. You can say whatever about the refs, but you had that last shot.
Yeah.
Before when he forced the first overtime, if he'd have took a little bit more time when he took that last 3, he could have possibly had a better shot than when he forced it up and it hit the backboard.
Right.
Because he shot the ball and it was like almost 2 seconds on the clock, because when the ball was up in the air, it was literally just hitting 1 second and it went past.
Right.
Going back to Eric Bledsoe.
That's the thing about Julius. He could be smarter.
Going back to Eric Bledsoe real quick. Here's his contract. Eric Bledsoe is getting $16 million, $16.8 million this year, right?
18 next year.
This is only his 2nd year of a 4-year deal.
Good Lord.
So that means 18.1 mil, and that's not a bad contract. But for what he's giving you, he's not a starting point guard. He's making basically what Julius is making now. If you look at it that way, nah. Nope.
So how about we call the Clippers up, since we've been making good business with the Clippers. Like, yo, y'all been looking for a point guard, Eric Bledsoe's here for y'all. We can send him to you.
I'm sure they're one of the teams that have been contacted with every point guard in the league, because that is their biggest need, and they need to win a championship yesterday. So
I'm just trying to figure out what team needs Bledsoe. What team needs Bledsoe?
What team needs Bledsoe for 16 million, 18 million, and 19 million?
It's going to be a hard find.
I don't know. I mean, is he bet? Well, again, I don't want to keep him. He's better than well, it's over. I was gonna say he's yeah.
I'm good on that. Yeah, like he's making by next year he'll be making the same amount that Julius is making, and he's not playing nearly at not even halfway the level that he's.
That's crazy.
He'll just be warming the bench.
I mean, he has sparks. When I watch it here and there when he's playing, he has sparks. You know, he got 20, 30 here and there.
Yeah, he's got sparks, but making that money, you can't be sparking, bro. I need a full connection. I need 24 volts, like 240 volts the entire time. I don't need no jumps and arcs, no nothing. I need all that consistent electricity, my guy. So wrap it up because it is 11:25. We are tired. Yeah.
Oh Lord,
hard pass on Bledsoe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hit that
That's
hard
what I'm
pass.
saying. Like
He's
not a great. I mean, like he's a good player. He's not a great player. If we're looking to pull a player, and we're looking for someone that gels with the team, and I don't see him gelling with the team. Like Harrison Barnes, I think he will play nicely into what the Knicks have going right now.
Yeah,
so I don't see it.
He is and the way he plays.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? After we read his contract and now we know it had a deep dive on Eric Bledsoe, let's go back and let's look at it again and see how we feel. The New York Knicks have been searching for a 13 to take Eric Bledsoe's contract and a potential Lonzo Ball deal. Now it reads a little bit,
but look at the key term there. They're looking for a third team to take that contract. We're not trying to do that. We know how bad that looks.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Now that we read it, now that we know. Yeah. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, we're not taking they looking that they already got this thing down. They just need somebody to take them. That means New Orleans was like, yo, you got to take this contract too.
Yeah, I mean, I knew this was gonna happen the moment they drafted Kyrie Lewis, who we all know I was huge fan of Kyrie Lewis coming out of college. But we ended up drafting Obi Toppin. But anyway, and we also drafted Emmanuel quickly, so I'm fine with
Lonzo Ball.
Shit. But and listen, man, if Lonzo Ball ends up here, especially you heard that LeVar came out and said he doesn't want to be in New Orleans. He hates it in New Orleans. That's really tough to say. You can't. That's kind of you got to get rid of him now. You know what I'm saying? You can't stay there after your dad says that.
But what's crazy is, I mean, he seemed like he was a good teammate. You know, he bought all his players Xbox last year.
No. He likes his teammates. He don't like New Orleans.
He don't like New Orleans.
Yeah, it's an organizational thing.
Man, you can't even say that.
Yeah, like it sucks. But hopefully
he don't hold his tongue for nobody anyway. Yeah, he don't hold his tongue for nobody. What am I talking about? He says whatever he wants.
His son probably heard him say that and was like, what's he talking about?
Like that. What are you doing? First you're saying that you could be Jordan 1-on-1. Now you're talking about the team that like, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
I feel like at the end of their career one day he's gonna be like, my dad just doesn't know how to shut up.
Yeah, my dad never knew how to shut up. Unfortunately, it took him about 20 years to figure that out. But listen, man, I would take Lonzo in a heartbeat. Lonzo would fit in well here, and I think that trade will help both teams because, like I said, at the draft, you have Lonzo, you have Kyrie, you have Eric Bledsoe. They even have Nikhil Alexander, I think.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you have all of these guards? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, he did say that too. He said, I want all three Ball brothers on the same team.
That ain't happening. What you doing with all three of them on the same team?
Number one.
They all run the same position, right?
Thank you. How you gonna put Lonzo and LaMelo on the same team?
No, well, LaAngelo, I think he is forward.
Yeah, D'Angelo ass gonna sit on the bench. That's what he's gonna.
Yeah, and where's he playing? He on the G League?
No, he playing on the
in China.
I think the Rancho Cucamonga Cracker Killers. That's what he playing on right now. He on
Rancho Cucamonga Cracker Killers.
Cracker Killers.
Yo. Speaking of, what's his name?
Cracker Killers.
What was his name? What was the name that said that from the movie? Rappaport.
Rappaport.
Michael
Rappaport. Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets fan. I mean Knicks fan. Michael Rappaport. But anyway,
that man is confused like a Trump supporter.
He don't know. He probably seen KD and Kyrie somewhere and they hollered at him. But anyway, we play these guys on Thursday again. I want more of the same energy. We need these wins. I think we're getting closer to 500 again. We keep playing this 500 game, and I'm sick of that. But we're getting closer to 500. Where are we at right now? We're sitting.
We're 22 and 22.
500.
But we're at 500 now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get it. Let's get over 500, please.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We'll be there. We play the Wizards again on Thursday, 7:30, and then we play the Bucks on Saturday.
Kyle Lowry said he won $50 million from the next team. 2 years, $50 million.
Okay, it's good to have once.
Heard you, bro. Like, what's wrong with that dude? Like, what's
Lowry?
Yeah. What's wrong with him?
Lowry. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You fucking.
He been playing in the league for how long? Like,
You know what?
He's on his way out.
I just remembered the NBA is not drug testing for marijuana this year. So it makes all the sense in the world. It makes all the sense in the world. These motherfuckers out here just throwing numbers around. Like,
2 a.m. just tweeting out his thoughts.
I want 50 million.
What time is it right now?
High as hell. Talk about y'all want 50. Yo, what? How much you making? I'm taking 57.
How many zeros is that?
Or like how many? Yo. Anyway, we'll see what happens. The trade deadline is also on Thursday, so by the time you see the Knicks playing again, they may or may not have made a move. So hopefully this won't be another case of the Knicks not making a move during the deadline. But
deadline 31st?
The 29th, which is the 26th. Today's 20.
We got 3 days.
Today's 23rd.
When we play, today's
25th. It's the 25th. 25th.
When we play the Wizards again, are we in Washington? Or are we in
to be in Washington.
I just want to be on my conspiracy theories and shit real quick, because you know it's going to be in the chat. Did you see the way Bradley Beal was admiring?
They home.
We're home again.
Yeah, they home.
Oh,
we're
home. Did you see the way Bradley Beal was admiring the garden? Like when he was just standing around staring, he was just like, wow, I could be here.
Everybody does that, though. Everybody does that.
They'll do it. Hopefully that translates to the offseason. I don't want to see no trades with no stars. None. Because that's what they already said. They came out and said there won't be any major trades with no stars. The league has said it. Everyone around the league has said it. There won't be no major trades for any stars. Lonzo Ball doesn't fit a star category, so let's keep looking for those and see what's up with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I'm looking forward to. This way, we have our starting point guard at least going forward. Somebody that is a pass-first point guard who will look at everybody and not just Julius.
Yo, that sums it up, Joe.
One more before you sum it up. One more. Siakam just came out irate.
Oh yeah,
Nick Nurse.
Yo, he almost uppercut that dude.
Would and should and could we go get him? That's a small forward. That's a scorer.
Do you know that motherfucker won a championship, bro?
I do. And do
you
know what that
we have to give up? Year? Do you know? No, that don't mean nothing. He won a championship and he's still one of the best small forwards in the league. RJ, Mitch, and the first before they even hang up the phone. Not happening. I'm good. I'm
trying to find the footage. I heard about it, but I didn't see what was he doing? He was screaming at him.
He screamed some obscenities at him, cursed at him, or whatever. He got fined for it as well. But that's not gonna end well. It's not gonna end well.
Nah, it's not.
Nick Nurse will be fired.
One of them is out.
No, Nick Nurse is out because they're already losing. Nick Nurse is gone. It's over.
In my opinion,
didn't he just get Coach of the Year like 2 seasons ago?
He got lucky.
Championship, yeah.
He's a little Kawhi. That was all
Kawhi did that for him.
Yeah, that was Kawhi.
And right now they are 11th in the Eastern Conference, man.
Yeah. His true colors are showing like Steve Kerr. His true colors are showing.
Yeah, Steve Kerr. Let's do it.
I can say a lot of stuff right now, and I don't want to get myself in trouble because we live in a sensitive world. But all I gotta say is people riding off the back of strong men, Dwayne Casey and Mark Jackson. But yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight on that point. You know
yeah. We talked about that earlier. Last one.
That's the Christopher Columbus effect.
The last one in the chat. Yeah, are we gonna give Mitch the bag? He's getting the bag. He's a restricted free agent. He's not going anywhere. Especially seeing what we're seeing from him. There might have been some cryptic tweets, and he might have been upset here or there. Seeing what we saw tonight, there's no way Tom Thibodeau's letting Mitch go anywhere. That's just not happening. I think he quit if they traded Mitch. He probably I'm good. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think there's anybody else on the team that he really just wants to. He didn't even start to play like 70 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So he loves Mitch. If Mitch is there, you can count Tom Thibodeau on it. But that's all I got. Thumbs up, hit that like. Everybody hit the like. Everybody comes and watches. Nobody hits the like. Like, what the heck is going on with y'all? Hit the like for me, please. Just hit thumbs up. Smash that like button.
Leave a comment. Leave 2 comments.
Leave a comment or 2. Hit that subscribe button. The subscribers is going up. What we at 70? We're moving now, ain't we? Hold on. Just double check for y'all real quick while we here. 71 subscribers, man. Thank y'all for
171 views in the last 30 days.
Yeah.
And I only use 60 of my accounts, so we doing all right.
Wow, I did 40. That's anyway. We ain't gonna do all that. Listen, man. Thank y'all for joining the God of Base podcast.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all once again. Tune. Thank you for joining us on this one. Salute.
I appreciate all of y'all.
Word. Love y'all. See y'all Thursday.
Word.
Peace.